Welcome back to Attack on Titan and review episode number 16. This is reviewing the 47th episode of the anime Friends. This one pretty much adapts chapters 69 and 70 of the manga. 69 is basically Friends and 70 is a dream I once had. Mostly put for this episode, this is basically kind of explaining Kenny's backstory of him when he started working for the Ross family, like how he first met Rod Ross's brother. Apparently, his brother basically had very good control over his Titan form to the point where he can have his Titan just lie on the ground, and him being on top of controlling the arm, and he even threw his knife, his big dagger that he's known for carrying around with him, threw into his arm, and apparently they became good friends afterward, which is kind of weird. And then you have it where, sure, like when Kenny first met Levi, it was just right after he found his Levi's mother's tape, which was later revealed at the end of the episode, that Kenny is Levi's uncle. Yep. Aside from that, they don't exactly reveal in the episode. As a matter of fact, it's never revealed in the manga of how in the world that how that Levi and Mitsuka are related. Yeah, this is never explored in the episode. In the manga, this is never explicitly explained at all. Some people theorize that that Levi might be Mitsuka's uncle. Some people theorize because of their age, it could be cousins. It could be. Yep, cousins. And we also see that Kenny gives Levi a vial of Titan serum, which the whole point of this is to set up the next arc of the series. We also see Historia's coronation as queen, and apparently, despite the fact being queen, her closest friends can still call her by her first name, which, if they weren't friends of the royal family, they probably wouldn't allow me to do this. Yep. And then the episode ends in the most dramatic way possible. We see look like an aftermath of a battle in the Shuhas district. First time this has been seen since the start of the series. And it's the Armor Titan lying on the ground. And then we see Barnet, who is the Colossal Titan. And apparently the Armor Titan was beaten by, of all Titans, the Beast Titan. Yes, the Beast Titan makes his epic return for the first time since the end of the previous season. Yep, it's only been a good 10 episodes since he's been last seen. And it's great to see it. We see it come out, and we see it's just no more human with these weird-looking glasses. Yeah, of course, I know who this person is. I'm not going to spoil who this person is because they explain who this guy is in the next arc. The whole point of this ending is to set up the next arc of the series, which is the return to the Shuhas district. Yep, that's the whole point of the ending. So yeah, really good episode. I love the flashback. You also see the formation of Kenny's squad and like a brief little montage of some of their actions. Yep. We also see from Kenny's point of view of first met Frida, Ross, who's Historia's older half sister. And this overall was a really good episode, but it was just mostly a big flashback episode. Yeah, not much in present day, but a lot of it was in flashback. But yeah, next arc looking forward to because it's Return to the Shoe. This now there's one part of the manga they did cut out is basically Eren flashing back to his father. Yeah, that's not here at all. Yeah, that's probably gonna be saved for next week's episode. And next week I think it's probably definitely gonna start up the return to the Shuhas district. Yep, that's gonna start up that very next episode. And I gotta say, for the Uprising arc, I probably gotta agree with a lot of people. It's better than how it was presented in the manga. As a matter of fact, the changes, from what I've heard, were definitely approved by the creator of the series, and the changes were something that he wanted to do, that he thought he should have happened, like the fight between Kenny and Levi in the ice. I call them the ice caves, even though they don't have an appropriate name to it. That is not from the manga. That's actually anime original. And, of course, Kenny gets a scar from it. Of course, next episode, Scar is gone for no explained reason. Yeah, that's complete anime original. And they do make changes here and there. This one, from what I can tell, they probably kept a lot of it in. And Yeah, not much else I can think of, but yeah, really good episode. Now, next week's episode is called Bystander. Yep. Also, a story as Queen got a chance to hit Levi. Basically, a little punch in the arm. Says, "Hey, I'm Queen now." And of course, Levi says, "Thank you." Yep. I kind of wish that Kenny would have I'm sure a lot of people probably would love this scene. Kenny a little more information. Like maybe Levi should ask him should tell him I have a subordinate in my squad with the same last name as me. How are we related? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people probably wanted to see that. Like maybe Kenny answer that question. Maybe he probably does know. Maybe Mika's father is probably like a probably like an older brother or older younger brother to Kenny, but who the heck knows? Kenny, if you look at it, he looks like he's probably in his 50s. Yeah, I'd say probably in his 50s, but look at this, he's got a ton of wrinkles. I'd say maybe mid to late 50s. Kenny is definitely in his early 30s. This was revealed by the creator of the series. Otherwise, though, this was a really fantastic arc, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know my friend Tivia's thoughts on this particular arc are. I'm sure he loved it as well. hmm And I gotta say, for the lack of time, I'm sure a lot of people probably criticize this arc for not a lot of Titan action. Well, there's some Titan action, some flashbacks, and we also get a chance to see the biggest recorded Titan in the history of the entire series. Rick Ross's Turkey Titan, even though it's never referred to that in the series, the 120-meter Titan, which is taller than he mentioned in the series that it's taller than the Colossal Titan. Yep. Otherwise, though, that's really it. Not much else to say about this one, but fantastic episode. Okay, so that's it for this particular review. Next one's going to be my review of the newest chapter of the One Punch Man manga. Yep, you get my thoughts on that really soon. I gotta read the chapter first, okay? But do see you there. Bye.